Oh my gosh, guys, I am so exhausted. I woke up right here at my desk in my chair. I slept here all night long. I fell asleep last night editing the morning show, and it was like 4 o'clock, and I was dragging around the house just thinking, oh my god, I just want this thing to be done. I spent the entire day like babysitting the kids and then went to my parents for Oak Island, and I was determined to get that morning show done, and here I am. Good morning, everyone. The morning show is finally uploading. I just brought some clean, warm towels from the basement, from the wash. I can't even talk, I'm so tired. And I am going to put on my coffee and jump in the shower. A nice hot shower, let it run on my neck. And I'm probably going to take a nap. I don't know if I'll actually do that or not, but let's get this coffee on and I'm jumping in the shower. Man, I feel so much better. Hot shower, hot coffee. I'm ready to sit down, do a little bit of reading. I'm really curious. I want to see what the Bible has to say about like sabotaging yourself. Because, well, let me read this first and then I'll come back and I'll talk to you about this. Because there's some people who I have just been watching sabotage themselves, their own well-being. And it's amazing to me that people will do this. This is what I found just right off the bat. This is Proverbs 18. And I'm just going to read you 3 little things here. A fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion. A fool's lips walk into a fight, and his mouth invites a beating. And one more, a fool's mouth is his ruin, and his lips are snare to his soul. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to see what the Bible had to say about this kind of thing. Because I see a lot of people who they sabotage themselves. They sabotage their own well-being because they don't know how to keep things to themselves, because they are ignorant and selfish. And it's just amazing to me that people will do this. What brings this up this morning is that as I was flipping through my phone and my notifications on YouTube, there is a guy that I watch. I'm not going to say who he is, but he is a YouTuber who lives in a van down by a river. He lives in a van. For some reason, he loves to come on and make these videos where he is talking down to his viewers, talking down to the whole RV community, and that includes anybody who lives in a van or an RV or a fifth wheel or a trailer or anything like that, all nomads, the whole nomad community on YouTube. He addresses them directly and then puts them down, and he is part of this community. What can be good about that? This morning I noticed that he posted a video that was titled something like, "Van life videos are boring. Who watches this stuff?" And now he got smart for a second because I see that he pulled that video. But why would you go on and belittle your own people? I mean, like your own viewers and your own community. I don't get it. There's nothing good going to come out of that. I mean, he's literally coming on here and telling people who live this lifestyle how stupid they are and why the decisions they're making are stupid and why they shouldn't be doing this and why they should... Not even that. not even why they shouldn't be doing this. If he was like giving advice and saying, well, you shouldn't do it this way because of blah blah blah, but he's not even doing that. He's just coming on and putting everybody down. There's this thing called the RTR, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, and it takes place every year in I want to say Arizona, but I'm not sure right off the bat. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But he made a video recently putting down everybody who's going to that, and there are literally thousands of people who go to it, and I just don't get it. I mean, this guy, he's got to be very, very early 20s. So, I mean, you could just chalk it up to inexperience of life. I don't know. But, I mean, I see it a lot. A lot of people on YouTube in general, you know, they want their channels to grow fast, and I understand that. I want my channel to grow fast, too. I'd love to just click my fingers and have 100,000 subscribers and a YouTube play button coming to my door right now. But it's not going to happen. You have to work hard. Do you guys realize how hard I work at YouTube? I mean, you saw how I started this video. I slept in my desk chair last night because I fell asleep at 4:30 a.m. trying to edit my morning show. That was after I watched the kids all day long, after I spent 2 hours with my parents last night, and after I had edited 6 other videos for my other channel. It takes hard work, guys. It takes dedication and perseverance, which, by the way, is my word for 2019. We'll talk about that later. But it does. It takes hard work and dedication, and a lot of people that I see on YouTube, they come on and they belittle their viewers. They take it out on their viewers because they don't have more subs, because they're not like watching more or something. Like, how could you expect people to watch the same video 2, 3, 4, 5 times? You know, I mean, you have to work for those views. You have to get yourself out there. And it just blows me away. Absolutely blows me away that creators will come on and sabotage themselves, sabotage their own channel by just belittling their viewers. And I don't know. It's just mind-blowing, guys. Mind-blowing. I've never done that. I will never do that. One of the first guys that I saw do this was a few years ago. He does like electronics videos now. You know, he's really smart. He does electronics and computers, and just, he knows everything about that stuff. And really right now his channel is thriving because he got through this whole thing of who am I on YouTube, and he found his place in doing these electronics reviews and that. But a few years ago, it was so ridiculous. I mean, he would get frustrated because he wasn't just skyrocketing. And I mean, he literally, it was so silly. On one video, he was sitting there belittling everybody and saying, it's your fault, it's because of you that I'm not growing, and you're not watching enough, and all I've ever wanted is to be rich and famous, and I thought that was going to happen here on YouTube, but you guys don't do enough. You know, it was so ridiculous. I mean, to me, the thought of doing this to be rich and famous is ridiculous in itself. I mean, if you don't love doing this, just walk away. There are only a handful of people who are rich and famous from being on YouTube. But this guy was he was determined it was going to happen to him. And the thing is that, like I said, you know, he didn't know who he was yet on YouTube. I mean, he would do like some family-style vlogs, and then he, at the time I was running my skateboarding channel, and he made a skateboard for another channel that resulted in him getting like 3,000 subs off of that channel when his skateboard was seen on that channel. But he's not even a skater. He just kind of saw that outlet, and he took it to get subscribers. So now he has like 3,000 subscribers who care nothing about anything but skateboarding, and he's mad because they're not watching him play with his kid or something like that. You know, I do a lot of variety on my channels, but that's who I am. That's what I'm doing, you know, and I try to be smart about how much variety I put out there because, like what happened before, it confuses the YouTube algorithm. And, you know, of course I want people to see my stuff. You know, I want the right people who are interested in what I'm doing to find my content. But I don't do a lot of variety out of searching for who I am, if that makes sense. But that's what this guy was doing, just throwing things out this way, this way, this way, and then he was mad because everybody else who was watching didn't make him rich and famous overnight. Oh my God, guys! And this doesn't just apply to YouTubers. I mean, it applies to everybody. You know, think about what you say before you say it. Think about who you're talking to before you say things that might affect your relationship with them or how they see you. Because you can and you will sabotage yourself, your present, and your future if you don't shut your mouth. I don't know, guys. I'm just flabbergasted this morning by this whole thing. But, anyways, I gotta get on with this day here. I think I've been talking for 20 minutes here. I hope it was entertaining because I think I've talked enough to fill up like a whole 20-minute video here, and I'm gonna have to cut a whole bunch out. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish my coffee here. Wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else. Pay it forward. Don't sabotage yourself. Let's make this world a better place. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.